Resumindo o que ocorreu. Eu voltei aqui com microfones e agora eu matei, depois que eu matei o sequestrador do meu filho lá, do Shawn, apareceu aquela nave lá, então eu encontrei um helicóptero naquela nave, eu matei todo mundo naquela nave, não, naquele helicóptero, só que aí era meus aliados, só que ninguém percebeu isso. E agora eu tô com aquela minha armadura potente, voando em helicóptero aleatório. Oh yeah!
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. Blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population.
Eu tô me danando pra população, meu mano. Eu quero tirar essa armadura, eu tô gastando a bateria dela toda. Se estiver gastando. Espero que não esteja gastando. Eu tô com a perna toda cagada porque eu tomei 50 tiros de míssil no canto. Meio tiro.
We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Um barco. Eu acho que eu vou marcar esse lugar aqui, ó. Olha isso, um barco bizarro. E aí, cachorrinho? E aí, Dogmat? Caraca, eu tinha que cair. Caraca, eu tô esperando muito que caia um míssil assim. E aí o helicóptero tipo, tá explodindo, a gente tem que cair aí. Caraca, a gente tá indo com um balão, vou dar um tiro lá. Que bonito. Brotherhood of Steel. Aeroporto de Boston. Boston. A gente não vai lá pra lá, não? Nada não, mãe. Eu tô aqui, Nada não.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard.
Tá bom, Dance. Seu nome é dançarino, cara. Dance. É bizarro. Cometer umas atrocidades nesse lugar mesmo. Não matei alguém, eu duvido e sem prova. Que isso?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridman and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Captain Kells.
So, You're the one Paladin Dance has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of
Brotherhood é um nome muito
latitude.
genérico.
But let me make
Só
one
agora que eu
thing
descobri que é
clear.
Irmandade.
The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a
Irmandade do
specific
Aço,
goal
né?
in mind. As the captain of this vessel,
E eu sou
I won't allow
Aço,
anyone
não.
to jeopardize our mission,
Sou
no matter how
diamante,
valuable
sou
they
Estados
think they
Unidos.
are.
Tem a
Understood?
mais dos Estados Unidos.
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got.
Eu tenho uma armadura muito
Anything
melhor
else?
que a sua a de vocês.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Bora, mano. Onde que é?
You lost? Maxon's address is being held on the command deck.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address inside the command deck.
Vou me tornar um soldado do país, da comunidade, de bosta.
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam!
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
Don't worry. I'm convinced.
Paladin Dance's reports were quite clear regarding your feelings toward the Brotherhood. And he concludes that you'd be an asset to us. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, Befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Tá bom.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Hey,
When I get off duty, that Salisbury steak is mine.
bye.
Night.
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
Right, everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime. Thank God.
Hey there.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister. You know,
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. He had enough alliance in his foolish ways.
give Proctor Ingram my thanks for letting me borrow.
Outright me or not, don't touch the experiments. Please, sir.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I'm supposed
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire patrol.
Just go talk to Proctor Ingram.
Got
She'll
it.
fix it up.
There it is.
No.
Thanks, brother. I owe
She finds out this happened. I'll figure it out.
Oh, I see.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open. Our vertibird should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Hi.
Hail, Knight. You know those synths with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out. unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Excuse me.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Entendido, Capitão Cavaleiro da Irmandade, que não tem nome nenhum.
Charging into a situation first place is a good way to get yourself killed. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us.
Paladin dance.
There you are. How did it go with
Como
Elder
foi
Maxon?
com o seu Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for everyone.
Exactly. Without his determination, we'd be lost. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding. Squires aboard a warship. But Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so you were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
No. Never have.
Very well. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
The last person that dislocated Captain Cal ended up screaming.
Proctor.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
Step forward,
But we'll
Knight.
get the job done.
Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. When I tell most of the new recruits that they have to buy their own equipment, they give me the stink eye. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
I could use some extra caps.
You need them, and I want you to spend them here. It's a match made in heaven. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. But I tell most of the new recruits that the good news is by having a... Yeah, I'm mostly interested. Of course, if you're just...
I could use some extra caps.
You... Just it... And since after you're done, in the meantime.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
I'd gladly lay down my life to teach humanity the apocalypse.
If Dom and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
If you run for any sin, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
Time to suit up.
Eu me apresento aqui, eu quero casar com... que bizarro.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Crypto's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elder.
Good. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Eu entrei numa base cheia dos caras que tem as minhas mãos.
Having the privilege of working here, the Brotherhood
You're kidding.
Yeah, they did it for attention. Commonwealth's the dangerous place.
keep them in your sights.
This area seems to be in disarray.
That sound! What is that? There you are!
Daqui a pouco eu vou.
You hit like a rat! You see me? This is death!
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while.
Bingo.
Learn anything interesting?